movie, I might have to go through some of the characters because the story is so long. We have the four lollies, but we also have the four Antonios. One is the Vatican's Antonio. One is Saint Antonio. One is the Iranian Antonio that is, at one particular point, he was bothering Hanna constantly because he wanted her to follow the Orthodox Jews. Now he doesn't know the story, because if he knew the story, he wouldn't be doing that. But either way, we'll let them figure it out in the future. And then there's Antonia, the transgender doctor. This is the crap we've been dealing with. Either way, one of those four somehow came in to the house, and they put this like little wire right by my chest. So they control my breathing. I'm so friggin' pissed. And AI does that. They're able to manipulate someone's breathing. And I'm nothing compared to what they did to the soldiers. Very bad high-level abuse. This abuse is happening because they don't know what the fuck they're doing. And they want to maintain the mansion lifestyle that they live. It's very hard. So we put this sign back up. This was once already on the wall. And then we wrote a letter to them. We have to do these things so that, to pull it away from them. The reason is they are going to manage the way they want to manage, and there's nothing you can do about it. But the reason why we're doing this highlight is because I'm a completely different kind of industry. God forbid the Vatican's Antonio knows that a woman is managing a corporate so damn large. So, a couple of things have happened. Besides the wire, my sinus is clearing up, so the water that is coming out of me stops. It's so that's another interesting story, because the amount of water I drink doesn't amount to the water that's coming out, so they can't figure that out. What else? We know that whoever one of those four Antonios swallowed up the Ogre's Project, and I think that's the Witch Project. That's all they do. They travel and steal. Travel and steal. We are trying to present a different world. They flew 18 hours. They don't know anything. The Vatican sent them. And I have to deal with these guys now. It is nothing but hell for this one woman. They don't belong in Canada. But I guess one of the big stress with Antonio is like the resource consumption. He can't control that, so he has to control humans. Again, it goes back to the theory of not knowing how to manage efficiently. Stick to doing whatever you normally do. He finds it entertainment that they put something inside someone's chest to inhibit breathing so he can control you. They also want that actress. They don't want Hanna. Hanna's an older woman. You can have the actress, but then don't come to me, because all you do is pose. So between the posing and the inhibitor in me, now we gotta try to figure out how we can get this shit out. They're constantly annoying, constantly bothering, constantly frazzling humans. Then we have the seal down the street, who's posing like the noble. I've never seen such head games amongst people. But we are actually in a lethal war. And by doing the movie, we are able to keep these men busy. So do subscribe, because if I don't finish this exhibit, I really feel we have zero chance of survival with people like who have the entitlement to walk into your home, something never heard of in Canada, to put an inhibitor in you to manipulate even your breathing. Another interesting fact, and you have to understand, I'm not a Joe Blow down the street that they can walk over. You're the globe's biggest figure, a wolf. So wolves has stand strong for 16 years.